Good evening and welcome everyone to the Crucible. This is Season 10, Week 7, and today I am with Mr. Ghost. Say hello.
Hello, I'm back.
Yes, indeed. So then, it is time for Week 7 to begin. On the red team we have... can't remember.
The
He's a bit loopy. Where's the...
Team Go Brewer.
Oh, apt name. As there is a Corsair among them, and on the blue side is Quack and Roll. So then, we shall already start off with the glorious lobby timer, and I hope I'm not muted. Yep, I'm not muted. Excellent.
That's a step up from last time.
Step back, is that I forgot the ref sheet.
Oh, well, so, okay, we haven't gotten anywhere.
It's one step forward, one step back. This is all fine, though.
Yeah.
And the timer is on. Let us begin the waiting game of match 1 of 6 of this glorious event. To everyone that is watching and has no idea what's going on, the Crucible is an event where you sign up, I bounce the teams, and everyone gets to duke it out in a balanced fashion, where everyone gets an equal chance to win each week for the glory of breaking my balance. And some unique loot.
It's coin flip.
Oh, for the love of... How many times have I said that? For the love of... It's just annoying. Either vote for a map or don't.
I guess it kind of voting for this map.
It's okay.
Yes, like that.
Coin flip time. So then, heads will be...
Periton.
Yes, indeed. So let us divert to the Crucible discussion, where we will do the flip. And it's heads. Canyons win. And we shall be right back. And so we get back. Canyons, or crayons, however you want to call them. And for its
Crayons.
lobby timer is live. Yes, crayons. The more interesting name this map. Because they do kind of remind... The rocks remind me of crayons. I think it reminds everyone of crayons.
So badly textured. They look like crayons.
I guess so. Though I haven't seen much of high-resolution crayons much because I've only recently been on a new PC, one that is actually capable of handling anything beyond potato levels of graphics. And we have
Someone
a disconnect. Who was it? Long John Bukowski seems to have vanished.
I guess Yuki's coming back.
Well, if not, we can just call for a pause. Or red team can, or even blue team if they're inclined to give a pause out to their adversaries.
restart.
Yes, during practice I noticed that, well, Long John had some issues. Yes, I also do observe the training rituals.
Wow.
Yes, I know it's creepy, but every little bit helps when knowing with the balance. And we see a Crusader that's not going to stand long against the Rams. Oi, what's this? Sage, don't go in the empty slot. It's not for you. That's utter heresy right there. You're not meant to do that. And Long John is indeed back.
Okay. Not much in terms of ship changes, but a lot of gun change.
It will be certainly interesting to see how that Crusader gets pummeled to the ground, or somehow stand up against the big bad Corsair over there.
I think it could do okay against the pier, at least. Unless... Oh, I don't know.
I doubt it.
If it's lucky.
If it's lucky, yes indeed. If it's lucky. You'll all will have to get used to my mechanical keyboard, if you hear it. Because sadly, well, it's going to stay for a while, at least until I decide to replace it. Which may come soon, in fact.
I have a very loud keyboard. Well, I think the only selling point is it has lights.
Lights?
Lights. But like you could like fully customize it, but I pretty much just set it to one color anyway.
The whole RGB mess?
Yes.
If it's not good looking enough, slap a couple of lights on it.
Oh. It's
Interesting name, I have to say.
anything's better than default name.
No.
Oh.
I can think of many
Most
names that
things-
are worse.
Most things are better than default name.
Yes, that I can agree with. However useful that is. And let us get into match 1. And so then, let's begin with the ship callouts. Ship number 1 is Judgment, but brrr. Piloted by Portable Grump. It's the same old Metro Corsair with front watches, side Gatlings, side watches, and yeah, and a back harpoon. Ship number 2 is Noobs, piloted by who's that Musin? It is Metamidian with side Flamer and Carronade. Ghost, Blue
On
team's
the
yours.
blue team, we have the Archangel piloted by Romix AA, and it's Crusade with double Watchers front, double Flagsmith, and double Gets back. Then we have Futility piloted by Finks. It's a also a Metamidian with Gat Mortar front, Banshee Flare on the side.
That Crusader is not going to have a good time. That
I,
is
ha-
a big
I have faith.
faith often enough just, well, leads to a fast grave. And First Watch already gets spewed out. Judgment, but brr, having no sense of
It was a bit of a waste.
restraint. Yes, no
Watches on
sense
the
of
Archangel
restraint
though, and
as
also
eats a lot of fire.
just a lot of bad watches going out, to be honest.
Just lots of bad everything. So I guess that's the point of Crucible, right?
Archangel is my
Getting
type.
booped, and that's a awful
No
hydrogen.
break yet though.
Judgment, but
Noobs is hull broken.
oh,
Judgment is
mortars.
blue broken.
It's not a judgment, it's a Corsair. What's called by its actual name, not...
No, well, Judgment but Brewer. This long is a hard to
Oh,
take
and
with
the
it.
noobs are about to go poof. First kill for blue.
Judgment but Brewer is double broken. Well, not anymore. Archangel's taken some perm already.
Yeah, that's what happens when you bork up around that badly. Now they are using their full mobility to try to get out of the situation.
Like backing up in a risky area. There's not much to. There's not
Maneuver.
much to go here. But it looks like they're dying anyway.
Yes, that mortar on the futility actually living up to that name. Yep, blue team scores 2 kills.
So that was your faith in that Crusader.
My faith was that Grump would not miss the ram, and that noobs wouldn't hydrogen mid-ram into Archangel. If either of those things wouldn't have happened, both of them being quite insanely unlikely, then things would have been different. Anyways, noobs already spotted by the highly aggressive blue team.
Judgment but Brewer spawning in, a bit behind.
Both teams
Safe from
are
Falco.
now moving in.
Okay.
Now it's the passive waiting game. Both sides are getting spots. Wait, that's an interesting green Crusader. I must examine the paint job later. No, it's not the glorious Aaron green, but I have an infinite stock.
I'm pretty sure it's spring green.
I am as well. Still, I've noticed something. The brighter the color, the more unlikely it is you're going to get spotted. Some sort of reverse camouflage.
So if you go full white, are you just invisible?
Maybe. I mean, we do have some frost white lying around here. At least I do in my collection.
Blue team's being a bit more passive now.
And red team as well. I am not seeing the crazy Corsair ram attempt. Although, to be honest, I myself would have already rammed into the thick of it already.
That's because you're mad.
And rightly so. Sometimes madness has its charm.
Blue team trying to go around the rocks, it seems.
They're still spotted.
Heroes have spotted each other.
And there goes the mad ram, except,
Nice hydrogen.
yeah, that was once again poorly considered.
He's taking the watcher now, and he's all broken.
And noobs as well.
Oh.
Noobs eats the destruction. I feel the pain. And now the Archangel about to give the judgment, but Burr a little bit of watch a surprise. That was a really late watcher. Was it reloading?
I think it was out of arc.
Well, you have the experience in those things. I'm the one who points those things and you shoot them. Oof.
Yes.
That was a failed
That was
ram.
it.
That was a
Well,
complete
no,
failure.
that depends. That depends whose size you're thinking of. Was it a good ram from blue team? Yes. Was it a good ram from red team? No.
Well, for blue team, of course. Good ram, yes. Red team, what the heck? You're not going to ram the Pyramidion with no balloon. I have to say, your faith in that Crusader is now paying off.
I always have faith in Crusaders. Well, now I do. I didn't before.
Well, I like Crusaders as well, but well, faith is not a good shield.
I mean, it's the most firepower. It's the most firepower in the game.
I'm guessing mobulas are now screeching at you.
Heavy guns, kind of add to it.
Yeah, that is correct. What I'm missing from red team is proper rams. Typically, you want to ram a Crusader, not the Pyramidion.
Yeah, I feel like noobs is mostly always out of position.
I feel like Judgment of the Bird keeps missing rams. But I've already ranted on enough about that. It is potentially the last engagement. And Judgment of the Bird, once again... What was that? What was that?
Almost lost his balloon.
Futility wanting to scoop that up, but fails. Sit down and back and
ducking
Judgment
under
Burr
futility.
popped. Noobs is about to get melted. The Judgment Burr still can't go up. I feel like this whole match is just a simple... Corsair misses rams, Noobs gets focused down, Noobs gets killed, Judgment Burr gets left alone against two blue ships, and it's over. And that's an interesting balloon poop.
That's risky.
Yeah, it's their demise. Unless if the Noobs actually fetches the Archangel in the next few seconds. And loses armor. And that is not good.
He's still all broken. Yeah, he's not dead yet.
Wow. That was some lucky maneuvering, but he won't last long.
Just out of timing. Judgment but Brewer badly out of position.
And there we go. 5-0 for blue team. The Quacks certainly rolled over them like it was nothing. Like, why mind this? No. Brackets. Wait, was that? No, wait. I'm confused. No. Wrong one. It's this one that I need to change, and it's that, yes. So, Quack and Roll wins their first 5-0, brutally slaughtering the Team Go Burr. Not enough Burr, I think. And we shall be back with match 2. And so we are back with match 2, though of course half the team is missing and I haven't given the password to the third team yet, because I'm
That
bad.
explains it.
I am bad and I'm evil. But that will be fixed momentarily. Why did I put a dot at the end? It's bad.
Showing up.
Yes. Apparently, these 3 people have noted my request to actually monitor their chats for when the match ends. Oh, excellent. Almost everyone's here except for the pilot. Eno is making a return to Crewcible. I haven't seen her in a while.
Yes, and in perfect fashion, she's not showed up yet.
Oh. You're right. Perfect. Well, anyways, we can just prime everything whilst we wait.
Yeah.
Oh, 9. That's a big burn. He sent an image in the team chat. Do you know Shark last online 62 days ago?
Yeah, I remember having to look up her stats last night because they were all wrong.
All of them.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact number 2, that image is right after KKB right there. So, that's a sick burn. 9, congratulations. Lovely. I see mentions. Koak has talking about how the Corsair will not be missed. And rip Corsair meta. Well, I do like throwing bricks at things. So,
Yes.
not sure if I'm saddened about it or not.
I feel like Corsair had one meta.
That's, yeah.
I can only recall like there's only like one SCSOs in where Corsair actually won.
I remember one scrim where... Oh, Eno's here.
Sure.
We'll go over my story later. Right now, we have to get into the business side of things. Match 2 of 6. No, Crabon, this isn't the show of the Iron Guard. This is the Crucible. But
Steel
anyways,
Guard.
Steel Guardsible.
Well, I mean, they make up like half the
I
sign ups.
understand. No,
It
wait.
might as well be.
Jingo Burrs in correct place. And the red team currently is Doggo Eats Ducks. And currently, their arch adversary is not here yet. We shall see what they do.
Yes.
Fjords.
Fjords.
Anyways, back to the story. One scrim, a Corsair match in Canyons goes bad. Then the pilot turns off his brain and wins. You just start ramming things.
I think I was there for that.
I think you were as well. Yes, now then, we have another coin flip time.
The comparison. Again.
Heads, Parton is always on tails. And we shall do the flip. Flipping time.
Tails.
Oh, you're not the one that determines the...
I'm here though.
No, my flip. My flip counts. I'm the referee, the streamer, and the everything. It is mine that dictates, and it is heads. We will be back with fjords.
Fjords.
And fjords we are back at. Match 2 of 6, we shall begin with the lobby timer momentarily. Once I stop watching these dog and duck memes. Alpha, stop flooding the chats.
One job.
And the timer is on.
I spy a Stormbreaker.
Ah, Koic also mentioned, remember one SCS where just a match of someone showing who had the bigger Corsair. No intelligent play, just 2 Ram Corsairs until one of them wins. Yes, and no. My memory is about goldfish. I can't remember things for the life of me, especially past SCSs.
Discussion of double Corsair.
It's been bloody ages. In fact, haven't played an SCS for ages. I haven't played many competitive for ages. Oh, no, wait, I have actually played quite recently. It was just...
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was just a horrible experience that must have stabbed out of my skull. Happens often with me.
I would like to see Stormbreaker work in this.
Deep down, I would too.
But
we shall see.
When a magnate shows up, it's already risky. Well, I mean, any ship that's not a magnate is risky.
Well, hey, at least I see a Corsair. Now Grump can actually redeem herself by ramming something that's not tiny. So now the probability of missing that magnate is reduced. Sounds like 2 masculine men fighting over a girl. I guess?
Is that supposed to be us or?
No, about the Corsairs. 2 Corsairs just ramming each other.
Okay.
I want to see a magnate ram a Corsair. I've done it myself. Now I just want to see someone else do it. Note to self though, don't ram galleons. No matter how high on insanity you are.
I mean, ramming a Corsair is also a risky business.
Not really. It was more like a sword fight between them, except it was not done with swords. So everyone just using their swords as like clubs, using the sharp edge to hold on. Yes, people readying up before I've announced a ship lock. Yes, it's perfectly legal. You can do that. I'm not going to yell at anyone for doing that. In fact, if you can sort out your loadout issues before the match starts, go for it. Go for it, certainly. that a World War II documentary in the background?
What?
Oh, yes, it is. I always have a TV running in my background.
Oh.
Most often National Geographic. Oh, I think it's about the Spanish Civil War.
Well, that's an interesting one.
Just hope nobody points feedback gaming to them. So I know how that chap messes up the Spanish Civil War.
It's a hard war.
It's easy if you do a little bit of compliances and put your troops in the right place. Anyways, back to not Hearts of Iron 4. Ship number 1 is Minty Breeze, piloted by where am I? It's the blue-sailed Magnate with front double gats, mid-deck flax, and backwatcher carronade. Ship number 2 is the Zone Bon. It's called the Bun from now on. Piloted by Eno Shark, it is Artling with side flak and flare.
Blue team, we have the Judgment Bubber returning with a Corsair with twice portable grunt with a carronade up front, mirrored Gat Watchers on the sides, and Boon on the back. And we have the good Juju piloted by Mosine. It's a Stormbreaker with Gat double Banshee left side and Watcher right.
So, time for the classic matchups. Red team already spotted, blue team not getting to the arc fast enough. As we all know, the arc is the one important place on this map.
Yes.
And blue team has a head start towards it.
Judgment Bubber seems to be taking a more distance approach.
And being slow. If I was them, I would have rammed that thing already.
Well, it is a brick.
Bit slow. And the Judgment. No, wait, that's the Minty Breeze that got popped.
Look at Juju going in for a flank.
That doesn't look good for them. I'll be honest.
Well.
Still doesn't look good for them. Armor break and balloon break.
They've broken Minty Breeze. Minty Breeze taking some lost half his health already.
This doesn't look good for blue.
Judgment, but bro has lost most of his engines.
Oh, Minty Breeze suffering a bit of fire from the good old Stormbreaker. But the Judgment Burr has no guns.
Yeah, the Arling is doing well to control
Boom
it now.
is shooting that. Alpha, it's you? I don't really know you with the artist. Minty Breeze near death.
Oh,
That's quite close. I can feel the stress on the crew. Oh, Judgment but Burr armor broken. No solid follow-ups though, apart from a couple of Artemis shots.
Flax were a bit too late. Soon one broken. Minty Breeze broken.
Balloon broken.
No follow-up.
They survive. And Zomboon now broken. The good Juju now.
No follow-up though. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, took a bit for the gunners to do their job.
Blue is doing very well here.
Blue's winning both 1v1s. Zomboon almost dead. Both red ships on less than 10% perma. Though Judgment Baburf just can't get that ram in. Minty Breeze armor broken again. Somehow still rebuilds. That Magnate is a survivor. It's been broken like twice already.
Surprisingly good one.
Yes, 5 guns down and 2 engines. Was that another ram attempt because it missed horribly?
Oh, but there it is.
Yeah, first kill for blue. Team Go Burr apparently actually capable of securing kills. And it seems that Stormbreaker is actually working out for them.
Questionable watcher.
And that's the Bun's death.
Well.
If only. All it would take was a little bit of Gatling fire and it would have been gone, but no. Now Grump is going for the brainless method of using the Corsair's true inherent power of brick. I'm still not succeeding. You see, a harpoon was necessary there to keep the enemy in front of you. Though nobody used
Choo-choo
those.
coming in. Come on, there we go.
And yes. Red Magnate hasn't spawned in, and of course it's a sensible choice. They most likely will spawn down south, and blue team will most likely charge down south. Now where's my Jaffa Cakes?
Took a lot of damage this time. Blue team did.
Seems I've mixed up the spawns. My bad. Red team's now respawned across the map. Blue team, both ships half perma. Not good. But
Together they make up one ship.
both captains must be saying right now, not to worry, we're still flying half a ship. But
Or it's two captains flying one ship. Either works.
yeah, that's also true. Both sides staying back.
I feel like with red team's ships, I would have expected them to control it a bit better.
Yeah,
So,
same.
but the Artling was doing pretty well with controlling both of them.
Up until the Juju got the upper hand by watching the back of the
Yeah.
Zumbone. Button. Whatever that thing is. Google Translate, help me.
And Minty Breeze was getting some good pops on the Corsair.
Yeah, but something destabilized. Right.
Zoonbin.
Right, that was the pronunciation of Google Translate. The stream heard it, sadly you didn't, Ghost. I'm not going to use it. I'm guessing that's not a word.
Soon Bond.
Friggin' hell, my Google's drunk. Gave me tooth. Oh, oh, 180 turn. That Mitzi
Good
breeze.
ram.
Lovely.
Both blue ships focusing on Minty Breeze.
Judgment burn now. Broke. Oh,
Taking some
flax.
flags and dead.
Good flax. Good flax. Now the good Juju moving in to pound on one of the ships. Minty Breeze armor broken.
Breeze
Eats
broke.
Banshees.
Banshees are a bit off target.
And only one of them was firing. And let's say goodbye to good Juju. Both teams are tied, and, well, blue team's still in the lead, and Minty Breeze has lost a third of its perma from the last engagement. But this could be anyone's game.
Blue team spawning in the far side map, predictably.
Well, of course. Why would you spawn in front of the enemy?
Yeah, that's why I said predictably.
Unpredictably, only one of the ships spawned.
Two now.
Well, now two. I was correct at the time of mention. Oh yeah, the audio feeds. Nobody can hear roaring TV in the background. Excellent.
I assume blue team will go around the side of the mountain and try and catch them from behind.
It looks like that. It's difficult to tell.
Oh.
And
yeah,
now
well,
we
they
begin
seem
the
to be
Marco Polos.
I thought that was banned.
I thought that was noobish thing to do.
Well, not morally banned, it was just morally frowned upon.
Both teams attempting to go behind the mountain. Blue team already there, red team a bit of ways away. And split up also. Curses mounted, why you so big? Anyways, Judgment but Burr. Now deciding to do Ram, not waiting for its ally, needing a face full of Watcher. That was too brash. That was too brash.
It's all broken. Flags going out, 1 hit.
8 flags. Why is... Damn you, YouTube. I want my music. For those of you that are wondering, the Red Alert soundtrack. Anyways, Minty Breeze eating fire, but Judgment but Burr goes ramming and... Oh, yet another not good ram. See, that's why you don't charge both of the enemy ships at the same time without allied support. That's being too insane. And I know it from experience. Good flags. Good flags. The Zunbon is really doing work. The crew are doing an excellent job.
Yeah. I think Marling is a good choice for this.
Yes, indeed. There's good effect on both ships in this.
I think it's a very solid build, just in
Yes,
general,
exactly.
really.
It's a jack of all trades.
Yeah, I think in most cases you could get away with it not like.
I love Artling because it's easy to aim the Artemis. You can actually see where the ship is turning and you can actually adjust your aim. The big nose is actually a really important navigational instrument for Artemis gunners on that thing. You can then actually predict where you have to aim whilst the ship is turning.
We have another standoff.
Oh, I just found the name of the documentary I'm watching. It's The Dictator's Handbook. I should really watch that. It's quite important, especially for my work in the Crucible.
Well, not as important as this right now.
Doubtful. I want to know how to dictator. Soon all democracy shall be extinguished, and so forth and so on. Anyways, yes, both teams are just exchanging fire. I decide willing to risk the no, wait, the judgment goes bird once again. Once again, attempting to go the distance and then realizing, oh shoot, I messed up.
The red team has the range advantage here.
And good Juju doing a sneaky flank.
They were spotted.
You see, paint your ship a more vibrant color. The enemy won't see it coming. And judgment goes bird.
Yes, they painted this ship, no wonder.
Yeah. Hey, you should have tons of dyes at this point. Use them. Then again, I don't paint my ships anyways. Well, except for the few shiny ones.
Judgment but are broken and taking a lot of damage.
And flags. Good side flags from the zone bun again. Those were a bit too early, but...
Now Juju's running in. While Judgment Upper is running away.
Minty Breeze. Nice. I feel the burn on that thing. Judgment Burr armor broken, but gets back up. It's now 2 1v1s, and red is winning both of those. Judgment but Burr almost gone. We'll zoom in on the Battle of the Zonbun against the Judgment but Burr. As you can see, this Corsair has lost almost all of its engines and now has no hope of survival, and its red team winning. Blue had a chance. You had a chance. You started off nice and strong, but it ended in tragedy. Ducks get 5 points, and Burr gets 2.
After the first engagement.
remind everyone though, you get an extra leaderboard point by winning the match. So in all technicality, Doggo Eats Ducks gets 6 points, not 2. What's me brain thinking? And it's match 3 already. Are we really in match 3 already?
Yeah, it's very quick.
Doggo Eats Ducks moves to blue.
Two duck teams.
Oh, interesting. Where's me settings? First bounce mentioned my mic is low. Not good. Where's me stuff? Also, to Hellfire, if you're going to watch the stream at some point, if you're going to vanish, please tell me first. I don't enjoy it when people vanish on me randomly. But wait, what's wrong with my feed? Interesting. Can I? Ghost, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, god dang it. Am I louder now?
Very loud.
Oh. Damn it.
I mean, I can turn you down on my side.
I'm just going to turn myself down because it looks like the audio levels are currently going out the roof. Apparently, every time I decide to unplug my cursed thing, it just simply resets the audio levels to 72%.
Just up the timer as well.
Now, audio is more important. Right, is it decent now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright. Alright. So then let's start the match timer. Is everyone in position already? Yes. Yeah. Yes, excellent. I have to remember all the time to fix the bloody mic. Every time I unplug this thing, then re-plug it back in. It's annoying as hell.
Hello, Tears.
Yes, hello. Glad you decided to watch the stream. Right, audio level should be fine right now. If not, I can beef it up back to the old levels, but I'm guessing neither Ghost nor the stream is going to enjoy that either.
Derelict.
AKA the map we are on currently.
It's a good map. Looks like both sides want Derelict.
So I almost wanted to yell, but at least where I understood his mistake.
I think it's pretty easy to understand.
Once again, no okays, no anything. Vote. It's your God-given right, and either use it or don't. And the timer is on match 3 of 6. It is currently... which teams? Crack and Roll on red against Doggo Eats Ducks on blue. So, blue team... the ducks. They're evil. And they're having crew issues.
If they don't win this match,
What is
their
that?
name is wrong.
It's heresy. Let's view appearance.
It's a spring green one, isn't it?
The tooltip doesn't say.
I'm pretty sure it's spring green.
I'll just go into my own character section and see if I have a couple of dyes available. It is most assuredly spring green. There's only one good green dye.
It's not even that good.
It's amazing. Especially since I have an infinite amount of it.
Apparently you're advertising.
Yes, I do not get paid for it though.
I don't get paid for my things. Oh, oh no. Is that double fish?
That's interest. Who's spamming the bloody faction message? They'll have executions lined up. Stop it. Don't make me come back to PvE and clean up this mess.
They don't want to accept Nemefish.
What? It's
There's a
Nemefish.
There's a oh, there was a Nemefish.
I'm too busy loudly typing. Can whomever edited that message stop? Alright, Wheatley. Thank you for fixing that. And yes, I have no idea how much that cost.
Wait, what did you just say? 1 minute until match start, 30 seconds until match start.
Oh, whoopsie dang. Oh, god dang it.
What is it? Is it 1 minute or 30 seconds?
It's both. They're both
Wow.
technically correct. They should not be multitasking. But I have no choice. Oh, next World War II documentary about submarines.
The U-boats or just...
Of course it's U-boats.
It's a,
What else?
The Battle of the Atlantic's like one of my favorite bits.
Of course. Especially the Bismarck.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure 90% of it is U-boats anyway.
Of course. There's the timer. Also, is everything proper? Yes, yes, yes. Must do this, and we are on. It is time for ship callouts. Ship number 1 is the Archangel, piloted by Romix AA. It's the lime green crusader that refuses to become a Shrek, with 2 front watches, 2 mid-deck flags, and 2 top gatlings. Ship number 2 is the killing feature piloted by Finks. It's Squiddles, with front gatling, side banshee, and back carronade.
And on the blue team,
I hope the engine slave is well paid.
and on the blue team we have Over the Sea, piloted by Where Am I? It's a blender fish with a carronade on the right side and gat flak on the left. Then we have Zunbon, piloted by Enoshock. It's an Artling with Artemis Cat up front and flare on the side.
Yes, excellent. Wait, who's attempting to cover up my stream in community notice board? How dare you?
Evil.
Yes, it's evil, and it's already the beginning of this match. Engagements. I skipped over what happened to... Oh, so that's a blender, which has just lost its armor. And that's an Artling, I presume. Yes, it is. It is quite clear that the blender is attempting to oppress the Squiddles as much as possible. Whilst the Artling attempts to engage the Archangel, and Archangel attempts to engage the fish, and Killing Feature attempts to engage the Zonbon. So it's basically just a bit of
It's a 1v1, but they're both right next to each other.
And Zunbon is not capitalizing on Pyramidian powers as it already loses armor. Technically, Crusaders are weak against Pyramidians, but you actually have to commit!
Whoa.
Well done. Well done, fish. That was good. I caught it. You can clip it if you want.
Fish using its kill side to get this. Its facts going out, Archangel almost dead.
Well, I think that thing is doomed. And poof.
Rammed it.
Wait, Squiddles is respawned. Can blue team pick it up before?
I don't think so.
No, they won't, especially since it's a squid.
Red team are doing a good job of ramming into the terrain.
Both teams just sticking it at long range. Currently, the Doggos Eat Ducks is living up to their names.
Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of embarrassing if they didn't.
Yeah, that would be extremely embarrassing.
Feature going high for this, while Archangel's miles behind.
Yes, should actually move in. Though blue is sort of split up into a pincer. Now it's just sniper warfare, with of course the Artling dominating the scene. Neither side feeling confident enough to push out. Yeah, well, that's the result of balancing. Neither side is willing to risk it. Unless you're Grump and attempt to ram 2 ships at the same time. I'm sorry. If you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Well done.
Yes, they cannot avoid it. My blabbermouth just keeps ranting on about simple mistakes. Though, that's a mistake I ritually make. I understand the feeling. Red team actually deciding to back up.
For the C, trying to go in alone. But seems to be chasing after the killing feature, they changed their mind.
I think they're just attempting to swat the feature away so that Zombone actually can get close enough to the Archangel to do a finisher on it. But that is not going to work as the Zombone's now alone against 2 ships. Over the sea, fled, and Flax.
Oh, nice.
Over the sea is now completely and utterly doomed. The Flax mistimed, though. Horribly mistimed. 32 mollies missed.
Oh,
That was better. Oh, Archangel booped ally.
She's
Over the
on
sea.
killing feature, I think.
Over the sea, almost under the sea.
And she's
And that
battlefield
is
target.
a goodbye.
There we go. Zoonbon should be spawning any minute now.
Yes, good. Now then, both teams are now tied, and it is 13 minutes left on the clock, and you can still see the bloody walls on this map. Richard, please fix.
I remember spotting the wall once, and I think it was like the first time anyone actually realized it was still there.
I just simply noticed about the continuous reffing of crucibles that well, what are these grey things? Then I managed to piece it all together. The moment I looked over the cliff.
Yeah, I spotted it, and I think everyone's like, "What? There's a wall here."
I would call it lazy design, but it's understandable.
It's literally just
It's a
like
PvE map
yeah, it's
repurposed into
PvE map,
PvP.
but they just take a bit of. Well, they
Other
split it.
examples include Thornholt, Misty Mutiny, Crown Gambit. Wait, Crown Gambit? Yeah, Crown Gambit. Yes,
Oblivion South.
yes as well. I almost want to say Assault on Anglia, but that is actually an original map for PvP.
Wait, Crown Gambit's not a PvE map, is it?
Need it?
I'm pretty sure Crown Gambit's not a PvE map.
Maybe. And we're back in the action.
I think feature going for Zoonbon, and already behind it. Banshee's mistimed though.
And Flax. And goodbye. Blue team now getting oppressed horribly and now not living up to their name, but they do flee in the derelict.
Archangel bashing the wall.
Not. Oh, I feel the pain. The killing feature attempting to put the killing of its feature.
It's doing a good job of blocking that carronade. So
It's goodbye to over the sea. Zoonbon, why did you spawn there?
oh no.
You know, this will be it. That was a big mistake. A big
And they hit a
mistake.
wall.
Oof. No, that's a demise. That's goodbye. I'm already going to prime the challenge.
Oh yep, this is it. So, the fact that it's not dead is really surprising.
It's surprising. It died as fast as I expected it to. 5-2 in favor of Quack and Roll. Doggo eats ducks, of course. Proving that it bit a bit off more than it can chew. Oh, good grief. Need a drink. And now we shall get back to match 4 of 6, which is already over halfway of this event. It is suggested map is Graveyard, aka Mini Dunes.
I'd be surprised if this stays.
I will be too. People just don't like Mini Dunes.
It's not very good. Although somehow it was voted into the SES map.
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. I think the vote won just barely.
Yeah. Dunes also made it in, and but it's very strange.
It'll certainly be interesting to see Dunes competitive again.
I remember playing Graveyard. The first match of last. Yeah, this map for the first match of last SCS, and it was harrowing.
R2D2, you've been watching the stream so you can figure out if you hit your watches shots.
What?
Now that's some highly illegal heresy right there. To remind everyone, stream sniping is not only illegal but also unethical.
That's why there's a 1 minute delay.
Exactly. Exactly. Now let's see how quickly the Team GOIA assembles.
Not very.
I haven't mentioned them anything. They have to watch the stream or watch the match. Since everyone is already here, may as well begin map votes. Well, I mean the pilots. They're the important people. Apologies to the crew. You are valued as well, but you are not needed for discussions regarding map.
I expect a Parrotin vote.
Yeah, but I'm certainly causing some deep burns with my unfiltered opinions and thought. Now, of course. Well, that was predictable.
What good map haven't we had yet? That red team will vote. Parrotin, I guess.
Mutiny, technically.
I said good map. Well, Mutiny is okay. But I think they're better.
Time's up.
Yeah, water hazard.
It depends on the definition of good map.
The popular ones.
Popular is just a definition of, well, popular. Something that's popular doesn't mean it's good.
Well,
you heard all the bloody pop music that's going on nowadays.
Yeah, but I mean, the popular maps being canyons, fjords, Parrotin, water hazard, Kinforth.
It's popular among the veteran community. I'm certain that among the newer fan base, Dunes is more legendary.
Well, I have not seen the Dunes vote yet, and I think I'm yet to see one.
Don't, don't make me go around things. Don't make me do the insane bit.
The insane bit.
Insane bit. I'm practicing my dictatorship mid-Crucible. I should not be clicking the world map because people watching the stream might figure out. Then again, they already know the battle plan by me looking at the faction chat. Um, where's the purge button? No one must know this. If people find out the master plan, we have defeating the Arashi. Screwed.
I see a blend of fish and an artling.
Wait, did I say Arashi? God dang it.
And I see double Caro Pira.
Seriously?
I do.
Where? Why? What?
Red one.
I had to take an Artling or a carrot or anything but double carrot, Nate.
He's Oof.
No. Those better might work against the fish.
Maybe. I guess technically it's.
I mean, against the enemy Pyramidian,
in
it's
the-
going to be near worthless.
In the loosest terms, I think double Caro Pira would be a blend of fish with a more protected balloon.
Match 4 of 6. Yes. It's just currently the ducks, quacks, things,
Okay, he's gone carrot.
and I can't. So wait, the quack and roll and the team go burr. Yes. Brain is cleared.
I spy double Caro gone to carrot.
See, now that's a more sensible choice.
Yes.
Still not going to be good into the Pyramidian, but hey. They have a squid for that.
Yeah. The squid will be okay against both of them, I think. Well, the
Well,
banders are
remember,
another
this is
story.
Paraton.
Yes.
This is Paraton. The place where terrain is prevalent and everyone screws up. For our amusement, of course. And so, we have locked ships. Now it is only the question of when both teams decide to ready up, or when I'm going to have to click the 3 buttons. I don't want to, but I will. Oi, ready up. I'm going to click the 3 buttons. And prepare the Sybil Rays beam.
Oh, they're ready.
Oh, good choice. I almost was afraid that I had to prepare the Civil Rights beam. And load faster, game. Why do you betray me so? On another off-topic note, this is the one game that I can say lag from internet doesn't exist. I've played in US servers and they feel just as well connected as the European servers. I am European, by the way, yes. I'm giving away vital hints as to my coordinates. Oh no.
Europe is the only real continent.
Europe, see. Anyways, let us get into ship callouts. Ship number 1, the Cossack, piloted by Ronix AA. It is the aforementioned carrot with side flamer and backbench. This Pyramidion should do work. Ship number 2, killing feature, piloted by Finks. It is the old Squiddles with front carronade. Oh, it's actually a carronade flamer squid with a back mortar.
On the blue team, we have the Guard of Dreams, piloted by Mosi. It's a blender fish with right side flamer and left side cat flak. We have the Beam Machine, piloted by Portable Grump. It's an Artling with Cat Artemis on front and Banshee Flare on side.
Yes, now then. Both sides are already almost encountering each other because, of course. Because, of course, this is Paraton.
Yes. It's always the same place. It's just one alley.
The 4 towers. No, 3 towers.
Beam Machine rising up.
I heard from somewhere this is supposed to be New York.
I think I could believe that.
I would think it might be London.
Yeah,
The whole clock tower thing.
Isn't the world map supposed to be based on Europe anyway? Because I mean,
No
Anglia
idea.
is obviously like
England.
Britain, right? Yeah.
Rule Britannia. I shouldn't have
Does that
said
mean-
that.
Does that mean Yesher is France?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. The Cossack army.
Arashi is Spain.
Oh, freaking hell. So, technically, the baronies are German. And Chaladon is Polish?
Guess.
That leaves the mercantiles, which are Slav.
Or
Slav
Italian.
merchants.
Or
No, it's a Slav.
or from Venice.
Of Venice. Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Pyramidion ram duels. Bean machine loses. Though Cossack ult. No, boom.
Well,
Boom.
okay.
That's terrain for you. The God of Dreams now getting horribly mutilated. First kill for red.
no.
Mutilation. Horrible, horrible mutilation.
Oh!
What happened? I didn't watch. I guess I'll have to rewatch the stream.
The Gatling from the beam machine was firing at the squid, and the squid could not hydro high enough, so it just rammed straight into the.
I'll just watch
into
the
beam
feed
machine
that
and
I'm
killed
watching
the entire-
currently. Though that just means I can't keep up the action. I have to blink basically in order to keep track of everything. But now it's anyone's game, so I think the Artling should win out.
Yes, the Artling is currently winning.
Yes,
But
indeed.
Cossack has Tar.
Tar! Oh, you devil! I hate you!
It's evil.
Evil bastards!
But it seems
Can you
very
remember about the
effective.
example SC? It's almost all
Yeah.
your players, we all play NEU.
That is a very
And not on
that's
US
a really
servers.
effective Tar. Look at
It,
it destroyed
oh
all
my!
the engines.
Oh, I'm now watching the moment. The moment. Oh, that was painful to watch in review. Chaladon is the Netherlands? How else do you mind explaining water hazard windmills in the entire land overrun by water?
Oh, shit, he's right.
I guess. Yeah. But then most of the factions are basically French.
No. Wait, that means Baronese is Belgium.
Maybe.
Oh, no.
No.
Actually, yeah, that has to be Belgium.
Yeah, technically. And the God of Dreams gets punished
Yeah.
a bit. We've been going off tangent a bit too much.
That's
It's time we
interesting.
actually get to serious casting, like the God of Dreams getting ripped. Both sides have actually been toe-to-toe. And the killing feature bumping terrain.
Very interesting match. But we're
It's
too
been a
busy
constant
talking about
conveyor belt, with both sides simply just charging into the meat grinder. And somehow
Cossacks returning.
both sides not dying to the end.
Bean Machine's lost its turning engines.
I think that thing is gone. The God of
It was
Dreams
suit.
is back, but it doesn't move in. Smart choice. The bean machine is gone. I hope that was a ram kill.
I don't think so.
Well, can always hope. No? And the God of Dreams makes the big mistake. It attempts to charge in, and oh no, this is a meat grinder. Now red team actually has their full strength.
And he's up against a carrot as well, so it's kind of risky.
No, it's gone. Say what you want, this God of Dreams is not going to guard any dreams anytime soon. Two angry birds stalking a fish. And the Cossack bumps terrain. That happens a lot. This map is beautiful for that. Koek says, for baronies it's Belgian, we have to check the roads. If they're full of holes, no doubts about it. Hey, my country has the same issue, thanks.
Yeah, I think I could vouch.
You've been in my country.
No, I could vouch for Belgium having bad roads.
If Belgians have bad roads, you haven't been in my country. Believe me.
I have not. The furthest east I have gone is Poland.
Oi. You just revealed my coordinates. How dare you?
You could be anywhere.
Still on the topic of roads, yes, my country is rubbish roads. I remember one ironic moment when one YouTube couple were driving along the road, they were just constantly complaining about it. Like a week, I think it was a month or two later, the local government decided, we don't want the bad press. They fixed the portion of the road they were talking about. It was like comedy incarnate.
Killing feature moving fast.
And in the meantime, blue teams... Where are they? Are they corner? I think they're confused. We're running.
I see a split push from red team.
I can't keep track of everything. The Cossack moving into the Guard of Dreams.
Bean Machine is holding off killing feature.
For now. But...
Although they've turned, so...
Well, they can't ignore their ally, which is about to die. And has just met its nemesis. The God of Dreams, I see a lot of fires. And no balloon. And now I see a lot of fires on the Bean Machine. That's a flamer for you.
Yeah.
Oh, do I love cooked bacon in the morning. Actually, I now understand what is with the craze of the bacons. Now that I've tasted it myself. Anyways, the Bean Machine down low. I sense depression. Crippling depression. And the killing feature ramming. Not something I'd suggest you do, and boof. That's a poof. It is 5-2 in favor of the Supreme Champions of this Crucible. Crack and roll. We're going to go away for a bit. Hobo, I've seen people live by squid rams. Of particular note is a certain person that loves a certain squid
Yeah.
called Summer Palace.
It's a risky squid to be on. So we try to punish him for his squid rams.
Especially
he
if
won't
it's
take
in its mating season. And yes, rest assured that the pilot now is not as prone to... No. Oh god. Do not push that button. I almost just forced out the lobby.
It's mad.
Actually, good idea. I should do that at some point.
No.
Yes! Team Go Burr on red, and Ira wake up. I'm just about getting tired of babysitting everyone who just simply doesn't want to. Wake up when the time to wake up it comes around.
Match are you on? Yeah, I've barely been
It is a
paying
clash of Blackcliff.
Not map, but match.
Match 5 of 6.
Almost done.
Which team is missing? It's the doggo.
Yeah, I think you have to tell them to wake up.
Yes, I have to ping them.
Ah, one of them's made it.
Apparently they're not watching the stream. Boo them, shame them out for not watching the stream whilst they are sitting back enjoying their resting period.
They won't learn about the law that we were talking about.
Yes, they won't know what is the world. They won't know my coordinates.
Wait, shit. I think Mercs are Luxembourg.
Then once again, the rest of the factions are in France.
Yeah. The glorious Luxembourg.
I can already sense the patriotism.
They're not even Luxembourg.
Why else would you care about such a small country?
Why wouldn't you? It's so small.
Try Vatican City. It's smaller.
Yeah, it's about Vatican City. It's Luxembourg. The Great Luxembourg Empire.
I haven't heard about it.
Because it's ancient.
Because it didn't exist.
It's pre-Roman era.
Yeah, how long did it last? A minute?
About 200 years.
So a minute.
What? How is 200 years a minute?
Time is but a matter of perspective.
Time is objective.
No. One minute for a man who's orbiting a black hole can be something completely different. I may currently be orbiting a black hole.
Are you orbiting a black hole?
Maybe. Well, technically, I am orbiting a black hole. Yes, we all are.
Is the sun a black hole?
No, the galactic core of our galaxy is a black hole. A massive one at that.
Shit.
Thus, we are all technically orbiting a black hole at this very exact moment whilst floating through space and time, and map votes over.
We're playing Blackcliff.
This got really scientific in a short time span.
How scientific could we go? I see a Corsair, but meh.
What is this? Gentle Wheatley has revealed some ancient archive information. Must investigate. Oh, John. And Gentle, realize that your PMs show up the moment you decide to join a lobby. And I've just read your little secrets. Though, of course, Gentle is not watching the stream. Also, this is match 5 of 6. Team Gobert against Doggo Eats Ducks. Technically, all 3 of the team names for this game, for this event, only contain 3 words. Could this be the holy sanctity of 3 words?
What are you talking about?
3-team Crucible. Each team has 3 words in their team names.
Is bro a word?
Yes. Oh, now I'm watching the documentary again about the U-boats and how they captured one U-boat that didn't sink itself and gave up the Enigma code to the British.
Masterful.
The fools! The last thing they should have done is broken their Enigma machines. Thank Gemina. Mima. I can't see. My co-caster today is Mr. Ghost. You can see him currently in the lobby with me.
What? Hello.
Yes. I already mentioned that I had Ghost as my co-caster in the beginning of the stream. I'm guessing you didn't watch it yet. In which case, welcome to the stream. I hope you have an enjoyable time here watching the teams duke it out.
Okay, not much has happened.
Predictable. Of course, much hasn't happened.
I think I will refuse to believe that Minnow Corsair is actually any good. I would agree with Paramite that it is my least favorite gun.
I've had some fun with the Minotaurs.
I hate. I do not like the Minotaur.
I find them quite fun when you're the one shooting them.
I don't even enjoy that bit.
It's an Artemis that turned ships.
It's
Literally.
slow and clunky
And the Artemis as well.
The Artemis has a satisfying flash of light as you break a gun. A gun.
The flash of light.
Yes.
God dang it, the next thing you're going to tell me is that the flashlight laser is one of the best guns in the game.
Well, I mean, it's pretty good.
Seriously. Oi, red team. I'm forced to do this. Either ready up or ready up. There is no alternative. Yes, we are in the lobby. No, it's a bit too early. It rhymed, surely. And we are in for real this time. Ship number 1 is the Great Baby, piloted by Mosen. It's the annoying Crusader again with...
It's a Corsair.
I mix up the ships constantly. Side carronade Watcher on one side, the other is a Gat Detonator. And back light carronade and a front Watcher. Ship number 2 is the Bean Machine, piloted by Portable Grump. It is... Can't see.
It's Gat Banshee.
It's got double Banshee with flare. The lighting is adorable in this map.
We on blue team we have Water Frogs piloted by Wiramite. It's a junker with left side double art, right side Gat back and front Gat. And then we have Zoonbomb piloted by Shark. It's an Artling with front Gat Artemis and left side Flak Flare.
Pot shots already going out.
Hitting the pillar though.
Koek says shooting feels very unsatisfying.
Must be a shame for him.
It depends on which gun. Do you want to say the same about a Watcher? I would, for example, love to have a bolter on one of those ships. Then I could actually shoot the enemy ship and still deal damage. Muse get to work on making a bolter. I would have loved.
It'd be like the most OP gun in the game. Come on.
A heavy bolter mounted on the ship.
Would it be like piercing and explosive?
I guess. Yeah, and just put as many as you can on the ship. Or wait. Imagine one of these things fitted an over cannon. Oh my.
I feel like that's basic just heavy flak.
Heavy flax that explodes in a 5-meter radius, blowing anything in its range up.
Yes.
Including guns. Right now, currently, the fighting is very lacking.
Slow. The Great Baby had an armor break, but it's lost like health.
The pixel. All was lost was a pixel, and Zumbon also loses armor.
Beam Machine is
and
versus the Zumbon.
But that was a strange ram.
Great Baby
a strange ram, but okay.
to Water Frogs, so.
Yes. It seems 2 1v1s, and both teams are losing at least one of them. Oh no, wait, the Great Baby's now actually pulling ahead. And Zumbon not being capable of engaging the Beam Machine. Watch out, that's a walk! Saw it coming. I saw that one coming.
Great Baby consistently ramming out Water Frog's balloon.
But not killing it.
There's a few watchers in there.
Yeah, but watch Water Frogs lost 3 guns and an engine. It's by.
Yeah, that's pretty much
the Beam Machine
coming in. Oh,
that's dedication.
That was a nice
dedication.
One. Beam Machine pulling off some amazing rams.
Oh yes. Grump has found her real calling of ramming with a Pyramidian. No doubt about it. Why is the music stopped again? YouTube, I hate you. Should really pull up the old alert soundtrack from one of the freeware games. Red team currently going into the side of the map, and blue team respawning in the other side of the map. And now we are doing my favorite game. Ring around the rosies, except blue team actually is spotted. Just a glimpse, but a spot it was. Right, who's doing stuff? I'm seeing my feed light up. No, not Twitch feed. Nothing's going on over there. Blue team once again spotted. Red team still employing the go in a circle method. But at least red team now is spotted, so both sides now should be getting into the action. Soon. Trademarked.
I assume the red team will go through this gap.
I assume both teams will go through this gap.
The famous Black Cliff gap.
Gap cliff.
Yes, Clash of Gap Cliff.
Gallipoli.
Gap Cliff.
No more clan ships. We do gap cliffs.
That's like the hardest word to say ever.
Tongue
Bean Machine
twisters.
being a bit too aggressive, I'd say. Well,
But
no,
they're actually having results. Actually, no.
well,
Actually, no.
yeah, no.
They had a chance. This time the one we won didn't work out, as the great baby's now left alone with 2 engines. That's a good watcher though. 3 guns, 2 engines down. See, the issue about that ram, it did nothing. All it did was simply boot the junker out of the way. And the Zombon now wants the great babies. Grape.
Bean Machine spawning in and really rushing in.
And the
Oh,
water frogs.
Yeah.
That was a bad
still
choice.
not dead.
It will die soon.
Yeah, that's too right.
It will. Oh, but that's a poop.
Whoa. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
The water frogs is dead. That was a
That was-
risky tactic, but it worked.
It was a good save from Bean Machine.
Risky maneuver, but it worked. Zombun almost getting rammed. I see fires of red and dying Zombun. And all those gatlings are just melting through armor. And that is a gone Zonbun. Red team now is persevering. Yes, dying is a result. Though,
Sometimes.
no, it's a result.
Well, I mean,
It
like,
just isn't a positive one.
yes. Well, I mean, sometimes you had like the suicide tactic.
Oh, that just reminded me of Flight of the Ancients, the first bottom bracket match, where Fish somehow got stuck between junkers, balloon and hull, and instantly died. Both
that
ships
was-
instantly died.
Oh yeah, that wasn't losers bracket though.
Yeah,
That was winners bracket. Or I guess top bracket.
losers bracket.
Top bracket.
I didn't remember fighting that match.
I was fighting that match.
Fighting. New verb. Flighting.
Fighting. Is it
Actually,
like-
I should
guess-
really look it up.
I
Flight.
guess it's a mix of flying and fighting.
There's actually a word. Flighting
it-
the helical blade of an
Right.
auger, a drill. Yeah. Flighting cricket, changing the speed of delivery in order to deceive the batsman. And flighting advertising, a technique for scheduling broadcast commercials. So there you have it. Oh, another one says, flighting, the act, manner, or power of flying. The distance covered or the course taken by a flying object. No, wait, that's flight. Yeah, basically it's a business term, apparently. They got the... I think that earlier rams, not as bad as you make it to be, got the jungle balloon down, giving them quite a bit of time, so they don't get too E1. Yeah, now that I looked through it, it was a good ram. But to me, if a ram doesn't kill, it's not a good ram.
Well, I'd beg to differ.
Of course, I understand. But to me, a good ram is when you kill the enemy. Without a shadow of a doubt, and there goes Great Baby.
And Ricky's dead.
The bean machine must now hurry it up and kill what are frogs before they are doomed themselves. A third of the perma of the what are frogs is down. Got double banshee doing work.
From behind.
But the banshees are not going in when they have to. The bean machine, armor broken. Both ships are near death, but the bean machine will go down first. Unless... Come on, I believe in you.
Come on, it's so close.
Both ships are almost dead. No, that was a failure. But wait. No, the water frogs survived. By a tiny margin. Those banshees were horribly out of sync. You should have waiting for a hull break. Or at least the front banshee. Still, red has only a tiny bit of work to end this match. Blue needs to win kill 2 ships. To succeed. This may be the grand comeuppance, the last match for which team? Team Go Burr. 7 minutes left. Both sides see each other. Now it's all the matter of waiting out the result. Oh. Now I'm watching a documentary about witches in World War II? What?
I don't think that's
I'm
a
confused.
documentary.
I'm confused.
I don't think that's a documentary, though.
Baby. But the Great Baby
fiction.
has lost half its armor whilst we've been talking about.
But can
What
the
are
machine
frogs
kill the
is
rest of
gone.
frogs? Yes.
Of course, it is 5-2-3. Team Go Burr scores their only win for Crucible today.
It put up a good fight.
Well, they actually managed to sort out their issues at the end.
Yes.
At least they won once.
I'm proud.
Proud,
Yes.
but still slaughter.
Of this team.
Now we go for the final battle. Doggo Eats Ducks versus the Quack and Roll. Which side will win? Which side will lose? To be continued in Crucible. Just a couple of minutes later.
In about 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'd say 7. And so, match 6, it is going to be Assault on Kinforth.
Yes.
The last battle. The one that decides everything, I do believe. No, it's a documentary that I'm watching. It's apparently about mysticism in World War II. Specifically, where the Germans were tempted to replace Christianity with some sort of pagan mumbo jumbo. Not my words. Not my words.
Alright. We should start the map votes. Probably.
Oh, I'm too hypnotized by what's going on in front of my TV. It's the first time I'm hearing anything about something quite like this. I'll be honest. It's the first time I'm hearing pagan mumbo jumbo. Once again, not my words. There's nobody voting again. Yeah, this is a good map. Ah.
I expect it to stay Kenforth.
I do too. Kenforth is good map. You did well, Richard.
Except for all the invisible walls.
The hitbox issues.
Yes.
If Richard even watches the stream.
I actually don't.
Also, look at the 1 counters. Red OP.
Yeah.
Kenforth. It is.
Wait, it's Kinforth, he said.
Kinforth.
Mm-hmm.
We started off with Fjords, and now we moved to Kinforth.
Yeah.
What next? Must be.
There is nothing next. This is it. We start with Fjords and we end with Kinforth.
Oh well, we don't use that word in anything anymore. I don't use that word.
What word?
You know the word.
I literally no idea.
Yeah, look at the
Fjords?
bloody chat.
Fjords.
You know the SIZAN word. Reversed around. I'm not going to go around that. And Hobo, once again, I have no idea what documentary this is, what mess I'm watching. Romex, no, Cyrilix. Although this is a very Renson thing to do.
Yes.
That is an extremely Renson thing to do.
Will it be still missing?
Who's missing?
Rinson.
He came back for a bit, and he vanished.
Yes.
Come back, R&D needs
Still
you.
missing.
I'm actually surprised where my hasn't switched clans today.
Oh, today.
Yes, emphasis on today.
I'm half tempted to send him an invite.
Don't you dare. Don't you friggin' dare. Oh great, I accidentally added 1 minute to the timer. Which means I have to subtract 1 minute when I'm calculating times.
Okay.
What's with you, okay? Is something not
Looking
okay?
at the ships. There's a lot of watchers on red team.
Watch her go brr. Still, it's quite an odd documentary. Should really stop watching stuff. I'd rather watch a documentary about Warhammer 40k or something.
Does that even exist?
Written from the tale of some sort of individual in Warhammer 40k.
You could pick many individuals and you would still get like 1% of the lore.
Exactly. And the lore just simply gets so mumble jumbled up that, well, it starts turning on its own innards. Oh, speaking of, Abaddon was a chump and went down quite easily.
Oh, wow. I think you were very
He
sloppy.
died, a fool, and an idiot, and lazy slut.
So did... Oh, actually, almost mechanical shit.
Yes, alright. Ship number 1 is the Archangel, piloted by Romix AA. It's the same old Spring Green Crusader with double watch-up. Front, double flag. Middle, double gat back. Ship number 2 is the Sorrow, with front watcher, piloted by Finks. It's a goldfish. I rushed ahead a bit too much. That was a side Gatling, side Carronade, and Banshee.
Then we have the What Are Frogs, piloted by... Where am I? It's the same junker as last time, with left side double Artemis, right side Gat flag, and front Gat. Then we have the Zunbon, piloted by Enoshak. It's the last we'll be seeing of this Pyrrha, with the
Don't
Gat
say
Banshee
that.
front and flak flare. I mean, like, for this
That's an
Crucible.
interesting composition of a Gat Banshee, Pyramidian. People normally put the
Yes.
Gatling on the 1 slot, not 2, so that they can actually trifecta.
You could still trifecta with this. I think the arcs are only slightly smaller, but it's possible.
Sorrow already spotted. Gentle! Gentle, what have you done?
Don't question it. You have Crucible to cast.
No, I have to question it. How do you die from a supply ship? How?
Fascinating.
He's so horrible at ramming, he can't even ram kill a supply ship. Jesus.
What are frogs engaging Archangel?
Yes, and Zombon attempting to fight against the Sorrow. It is going to be two 1v1s at the moment. But the Archangel being the first to lose its armor.
Looks like Sora's trying to
And
go for the frog.
flags. The Archangel is almost gone. A couple of flags to go in. Good flags, good flags. Just a little bit more and that Archangel is going to fall apart into tiny pieces.
The frog is broken.
Oh.
Oh, there is a follow-up.
A tiny bit. But it's a follow-up.
Yeah.
Zombon really not shooting at the correct target.
What
Our Frogs is dead. First kill for Red. Which is also the last first kill of this event. Zombon completely screwed because you should have attacked the Archangel now. Instead you bucked up.
I don't know that.
They've now fixed the error of their ways, however, and
It's broken
killed.
now. There it is. Now we have Zoomon versus Sorrow. I think this could go either way.
Yes. The What Are Frogs is here, and Red's backup is not here.
It's a lot of Gatling on Sorrow, but still no break, surprisingly.
Yeah. Talk about accuracy. That goldfish is going to get away because there's no disabling weaponry on. On any of the ships. No, What Are Frogs is Automai.
Yeah.
Sorrow flees.
But he started with his kill side for some reason.
Red currently is split.
It's
And blue chasing wildly after the Sorrow. No, What Are Frogs? What is What Are Frogs doing? Oh, they might.
I assume they spotted Archangel.
Yeah, but they're going wildly off course again.
I assume it's last in position, but Archangel's a lot faster than they thought it was.
All the 4 ships are just out of position.
It looks like Red Team are back together.
Well, at least both sides see each other, so there's no noodle mess anymore. I will remember for the rest of eternity, Hellfire. You are a traitor for that. This map will always associate with me as the noodle map. The Sorrow, anyways, attempting a flank. Despite being spotted and basically followed around by the What Are Frogs.
This is 2 1v1s? No.
Except the Sorrow is not anywhere close to What Are Frogs. So the Archangel gets to eat 2 weapons fire from 2 ships.
Doesn't seem too bad though.
Yeah, they have cover on their side. Sorrow now deciding to peek its head out.
We found the Kinforth equivalent of Fernfeld.
Yeah, except instead of the gun, we have the red metallic construct.
The scaffolding, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, Archangel loses
Whoa.
a lot of its perma.
Crusader does.
It's the life of the
Sorrow
Crusader.
moving in, getting double focus,
And loses armor.
and stuck.
Didn't get stuck, I did not see that. And loses almost half of its perma. Red is currently in a seriously horrible position, but then again the Zombon is as well. That was a good watcher. Oh lord! Terrible, terrible damage. Impressive work, Archangel.
What the Frogsalon is that?
That's a vent. An
Good
emergency
vent there.
maneuver. Yes, excellent vent. Sadly, they need to go even lower in order to fit through that little fencing bit. Or go up.
Another filter.
Oh,
But no, he's gonna be grabbed into the wall.
oh,
Oh no.
oh, I felt that.
It was a
I
beautiful
felt
round.
that.
At the very sad one, isn't it?
I felt that.
Zoonbon spawning in. Not spotted.
Oh god. I literally felt that through my spine.
But they might have been seen. Sorrow seems to be moving in.
Yeah. Perhaps they're watching the stream. With no delay.
They're spotted now. Water frog spawning right underneath Sorrow.
Yes, interesting.
Well, if they had their hydrogen, but they don't.
Let me examine the water frogs. Yes, where am I? Seems to have 4 vent hydrogen instead of 4 shoot vents. Even though you can't bring a 4th pilot tool on your top deck engineer and have him have an emergency tool.
I feel like it might just be a waste to bring Claw on Junker.
Yeah,
Since
may
it's
happen.
happened
Yeah,
very
it has
good.
good turning. And has guns in every cardinal direction. And the Archangel loses armor, but it's not dying yet. The Sorrow engaging. Oh, boop. That was not time for a boop, though. Archangel still in a sticky situation. Armor still cooking. Like bacon.
Broken.
No frogs taking intense bombardment.
The frogs is broken.
And only takes the
Watcher.
end of a watcher, but still loses a third of its perma. The Archangel is booped. And booped again. And
that's a very lucky.
again. And the Water Frogs is almost gone, but so's the Archangel. Double kill.
Oh.
And the Sorrow has a position on the Zombon. That's going to be match set in game. Though this is blue spawn. Blue still has the chance to come back. It's only a watcher fish.
But they've lost all their engines.
Yeah, but that still thing still can't kill fast though. That's a lot of fires. But what our frogs has respawned to support their ally, because that's the last thing they can do. They either do that or it's goodbye to the Crucible for today.
Gatling going in.
So should really now back off, but the Zombon loses armor and is still going down low. It's going to get booped again. Oh, that's some lovely ramming work. But the Sorrow's now lost armor, and now there goes their hope of win. And what our frogs booped up a bit. I guess that's like hydrogen, but worse. The Archangel's back. Both sides in it to win it. And what our frogs is now suffering.
Yes, this is Crucible. They will win it to win it.
Of course. They want the good unique rewards like titles and even getting a free die to create. And then getting infinite supply of, and that's match set in point. Ramfish.
What the frogs ended it.
Yes. Quack and Roll, supreme winners, having lost none of their matches. Yes, the supreme winners of this Crucible. They've broken my balance. How dare you?
They're the balance breakers.
Not yet. Anyways, that was Crucible. I hope everyone had some joyous fun, and next week will be certainly interesting, as I will be attempting to participate. We'll see how it goes, however, because if no referees show up, then I may have to be forced into the same old position again. But who knows? Perhaps I may fly against you. Or with you, if you're lucky enough. Or unlucky. Most likely the latter. Anyways, that was Crucible. Remember, sign up for next week. Sign-ups will be fixed soon enough. And
it's the end of the season as well, so it's
yes,
special.
it's your last chance to win them points. So you can actually win the leaderboard game. And it's only just us sitting in this lobby. Yeah.
We are the lobby.
We are the lobby until I do this. Thank you all for watching, folks, and take care.